Hello, curious explorers. Today, we're journeying to a very special place called Whisperwood Grove, a cozy home nestled amongst the tallest, greenest bamboo stalks you can imagine. This is where our story begins, with a sweet little panda named Pip. Pip loves munching on tender bamboo shoots and playing with friends. Whisperwood Grove is a place of comfort and joy, but sometimes, even the happiest places can hold a little secret, waiting to be discovered. Let's meet Pip and see what makes their world so wonderful. This is Pip. Pip isn't just any panda, they have a very kind heart and a curious mind. Curiosity is that wonderful feeling when you want to learn more about something, to explore and discover. Pip loves to explore the edges of Whisperwood, wondering what lies beyond. Pip's big dream is to make everyone in Whisperwood Grove feel even happier and more joyful than they already do. Pip often thinks about ways to bring a little extra sparkle to their friends' lives. What wonderful thoughts for a panda! No adventure is complete without friends, right? Meet Flicker, a super speedy firefly, always buzzing with energy and excitement. Flicker's tiny light helps everyone see things they might miss. And then there's Roscoe, the wise old tortoise. Roscoe is slow, but he's seen many things and knows a lot about the forest. He's always calm and offers thoughtful advice. These three are the best of friends, always ready to help each other. True friendship means supporting each other, just like Pip, Flicker, and Roscoe do. One sunny afternoon, while munching on bamboo, Pip overheard Roscoe telling a story about a legend, the legend of the sparkle bamboo. Roscoe explained that deep within the mysterious magic bamboo forest, there was a special type of bamboo, glowing with a soft, joyful light. It was said to bring extraordinary happiness and help things grow beautifully. Pip's heart fluttered with excitement. Imagine finding something so wonderful and bringing it back to Whisperwood Grove. It sounded like a magical quest. Pip couldn't stop thinking about the sparkle bamboo. What if it could make Whisperwood Grove the most joyful place ever? Pip decided then and there, they would find the sparkle bamboo. This is called having a goal, a special thing you want to achieve. Flicker immediately buzzed with enthusiasm, ready for adventure. Roscoe, with his quiet wisdom, reminded them it would be a journey requiring patience and courage. Courage is being brave even when you feel a little bit scared. Pip felt both excited and a tiny bit nervous, but their heart was set. The next morning, with backpacks full of yummy snacks, Pip, Flicker, and Roscoe stepped out of Whisperwood Grove and into the entrance of the magic bamboo forest. It was different here. The bamboo stalks were taller, the light was softer, and everything seemed to shimmer with a gentle glow. It felt like stepping into a storybook. Adventure means going on an exciting journey, often to a new or unknown place. Pip gasped, Flicker zipped around, and Roscoe slowly took in the amazing sights. Their grand adventure had truly begun. Soon, the path they were following began to twist and turn, with bamboo growing thickly on all sides. It wasn't long before they realized they were a bit lost. Oh no! This is where navigation becomes important, finding your way. Pip felt a little worried, but Roscoe gently pointed out that getting lost is just an opportunity to explore a new way. Flicker, with their bright light, flew up high to get a better view. Observation, paying close attention to details, helps us find clues. Flicker, being small and quick, was great at observation. They noticed tiny, glowing moss patterns on the bamboo stalks that Pip and Roscoe hadn't seen. Look, buzzed Flicker, pointing with a tiny leg. These patterns seem to follow a direction. This is how keen observation helps solve problems. By looking closely at details, even small ones, we can find important clues. Pip and Roscoe looked closely, and sure enough, the moss seemed to glow a little brighter in one particular direction. They decided to follow Flicker's lead. Following the glowing moss, Pip, Flicker, and Roscoe slowly made their way through the tangled bamboo. It wasn't the path they expected, but it was a path nonetheless. This is problem solving in action, finding a way to overcome a difficulty. Each step they took filled Pip with a little more confidence. They realized that even when things seemed difficult, working together and paying attention could help them find a solution. Soon, the bamboo thinned, and they saw a shimmering light ahead, a stream. Ahead of them lay the shimmering stream, its water sparkling with tiny, glowing pebbles. It looked beautiful, but it was too wide for Pip to jump across, and too deep for Roscoe to simply walk through. Another challenge? Sometimes, in life, we encounter obstacles that seem too big to overcome alone. This is where teamwork truly shines. Teamwork means working together with others to achieve a shared goal. Pip looked at the stream, then at Flicker and Roscoe. They knew they needed to combine their strengths. Roscoe, always patient, slowly scanned the stream's edge. Patience is waiting calmly without getting upset, especially when things take time. He noticed a few sturdy, flat rocks just below the surface, too far apart for one jump, but perhaps not for a series of careful steps. "We can make a bridge," Roscoe suggested, one step at a time. His plan involved Pip carefully placing stepping stones, while Flicker lit the way, and Roscoe tested the stability. It was a perfect example of gentle problem-solving. Pip, using their strength, carefully nudged a few strong bamboo logs and sturdy rocks into the stream. Flicker zipped back and forth, illuminating the best spots for each new step. Roscoe slowly and carefully tested each new step, making sure it was safe before Pip moved further. It was a marvelous display of teamwork. Everyone contributed their unique skills, showing that different strengths combine to make a powerful whole. Inch by inch, they built their way across the shimmering stream, celebrating each successful placement. On the other side of the stream, they found themselves in a magical, open space called the Glimmering Glade. In the center stood a circle of ancient bamboo, each stalk glowing with a different color. As they approached, a soft, chime-like sound echoed, and a voice, seemingly from the bamboo itself, spoke a riddle. "I have roots that nobody sees, I am taller than trees, up I go, but never grow. What am I?" A riddle is a clever question that challenges your thinking. This was a test of critical thinking, carefully analyzing information and ideas to make a decision or solve a problem. Pip, Flicker, and Roscoe put their heads together. Flicker thought about things that go up but don't grow. Roscoe pondered things with unseen roots. Pip remembered lessons from their elders about things that seem one way but are another. They considered each part of the riddle, talking it through, gently discussing different ideas. This collaborative thinking helped them piece together the clues. After much discussion, Roscoe, with a twinkle in his eye, finally spoke. "It must be a mountain," he declared. "Mountains have roots we don't see, they are taller than trees, and they go up but don't grow like plants do." Pip and Flicker gasped with realization. They had solved it. As Roscoe spoke the answer, the glowing bamboo stalks in the glade pulsed brightly, and a hidden path, shimmering with soft light, opened up before them, leading deeper into the forest. Success! The newly revealed path was breathtaking. The bamboo here was even more vibrant, and tiny, glowing flowers bloomed everywhere. They could feel a gentle hum in the air, a sense of anticipation. This feeling is often called awe, a feeling of wonder and respect inspired by something beautiful and powerful. Pip's heart beat with excitement and a little bit of nervousness. They were so close to finding the legendary sparkle bamboo. Each step brought them closer to their big goal. Finally, they arrived at a small, circular clearing, bathed in soft, ethereal light. In the very center, nestled among ancient roots, was a single, small bamboo sprout. It wasn't glowing brilliantly, or sparkling with magnificent colors. It looked ordinary. Pip's face fell a little. Was this it? The legendary sparkle bamboo? It didn't look like the grand, glowing plant from the stories. This moment is about expectation versus reality, and sometimes, the most valuable things don't look how we imagine. Pip felt a wave of disappointment. They had imagined something grand, something that would instantly make Whisperwood Grove sparkle. But this tiny sprout seemed powerless. Roscoe, sensing Pip's sadness, gently placed a paw on Pip's shoulder. "Pip," he said softly, "sometimes, true magic isn't loud or flashy. It's often found in the small, quiet things. And sometimes, the treasure isn't what you find, but what you become on the journey." This is a profound lesson about inner value. Pip thought about everything they had experienced: the courage to start, Flicker's sharp eyes for observation, Roscoe's patience and wisdom, and their teamwork to cross the stream and solve the riddle. These weren't things found in a magical bamboo stalk, they were skills and feelings they had cultivated together. As Pip gently touched the small sprout, a warm, soft glow emanated, not just from the bamboo, but also from Pip's paw, Flicker's light, and Roscoe's shell. The sprout resonated with their collective efforts and friendship. They understood now. The sparkle bamboo wasn't just a plant, it was a symbol. It represented the joy of adventure, the strength of friendship, the wisdom of patience, and the triumph of working together. The legend spoke of its extraordinary happiness and beautiful growth, because those feelings come from within us, and are nurtured through our experiences and relationships. The little sprout was special because it was a reminder of their incredible journey and the magic they created together. With a new understanding and hearts full of a different kind of sparkle, Pip, Flicker, and Roscoe carefully brought the little bamboo sprout back to Whisperwood Grove. They planted it in the center of their home, not as a magical cure-all, but as a living symbol of their journey, their growth, and their unbreakable friendship. The journey had changed them, making them more confident, observant, and wise. Homecoming means returning to your home after a period away, often with new experiences. And indeed, Whisperwood Grove did sparkle. Not with a bright, external light, but with the warmth of shared stories, the joy of collaborative play, and the steady growth of a community that valued patience, courage, and true friendship. The little sparkle bamboo sprout grew steadily, a quiet reminder that the most precious treasures are cultivated through effort, love, and togetherness. Pip knew that the greatest magic was in giving their best and sharing it with those they loved. So, what did Pip and friends learn on their adventure? They discovered that the greatest treasures are not always grand or obvious things we find. Instead, true magic lies in the journey itself, in the friendships we make, the courage we discover within ourselves, and the joy of working together. It's about building inner strength and sharing kindness. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow, and that's a sparkle you can carry with you always. Wasn't that an amazing adventure? Pip, Flicker, and Roscoe showed us that with a little curiosity, a lot of courage, and the best of friends, we can overcome any challenge and discover wonderful lessons along the way. Thank you for joining us on Pip's Great Bamboo Quest. Keep exploring your own world, keep learning, and remember to always cherish your friends and the incredible magic you carry within your own heart. Until next time, keep sparkling.